Hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. I am Rebecca Nichols. This is my podcast, Real Treats. And I'd like to really apologise, first of all. I'm a little bit behind in getting you guys out a podcast, and I've been trying for days to do something about it. And whatever happens, for some strange reason, it hasn't been going my way. So first of all, I recorded a podcast last week, and I recorded like 50 odd minutes of it, played it back, and just so happens there was no sound. Totally miffed me off, as you can imagine. And so I was a little relentless to get started with another one after that. I should have just pushed through and decided, okay, well, it's a loss. And I thought I was going to find some time to do it between now and then, when that was last week. So it's been about over a week, well over a week before I've recorded. So first of all, I wanted to apologise. It was not my intention, of course. And as you guys know, I'm a busy old woman, and okay, maybe less of the old, but I'm definitely a busy woman. I'm an entrepreneur. I've got lots of things going on, and sometimes it's when things go wrong, it kind of just knocks everything else out of sync. And also, that's kind of going to be our topic of the day. What I want to share with you guys as a mother and as an entrepreneur. How do I find time to balance everything in my life without feeling overloaded or overwhelmed or underappreciated or stressed out, or maybe I'm over-functioning. I always say I'm over-functioning. I know I'm over-functioning because I'm just overthinking, over-strategizing, trying to figure out, fix. And sometimes it's just like, leave it, let it go. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. To be honest, it's one of those things. You have to have this level of awareness, I think, of yourself. And when you have that level of awareness, you kind of go, oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, I'm going too slow. I'm not quite where I need to be, or I'm feeling a little bit off. Do you know yourself well enough to go, I need to rest today? My body is tired. No, I don't want to go out. Can you say no to certain things? Because if you're worn out, then you're just worn out, and you're not going to be no fun to anybody. You know, when are we doing too much? I mean, look. And this is this is my recording here, and this is my guide telling me, you got to rest, Rebecca. So pardon the old yawn on a Sunday afternoon, but sometimes that's just how you feel, right? Got to keep it real. So yes, you guys have been writing into me and telling me, I'm a mum and I'm finding it really difficult with kids and life and work and just trying to juggle it all, really. I feel your pain, sister, and I totally relate. And I just think sometimes, as a woman especially, you've got to learn when to just, go with the flow of your body as well. We're goddesses. And we bleed once a month, and is exactly where I am at right now. So I'm recording live from my bed, right? Live from my bed. I'm actually lying down, and it's the only way I was actually going to get anything done today if I was in a horizontal position. Actually, we went out for a little walk over the commons and up to Clapham to have some food. So that kind of wore me out a little bit. And so I came home and I was like, I'll do recording. These guys need to have a little bit of me today. I don't know if you was able to catch up and see some stuff that I've been posting over on my Instagram. I'd love you guys to check out some of the stuff that I've been posting, sharing over there. And obviously most of you do follow me over there anyway, which is great. This week we've been talking a lot about self-love, and it's been a beautiful week actually. I've really enjoyed it, and it's made me think a lot about how I love myself and if I really do love myself. I'm feeling like in this space that I'm loving myself because I'm honouring myself and I'm taking care of myself, and I'm just telling my body, no, it's okay, you can rest, you don't have to do everything, you don't have to be everywhere, you don't have to overdo it, you're not trying to impress anyone, so what's it about? And just really, again, take control and slow things down. And I think we all have that power to do that. I decided this year that I was going to slow things down in my life. I travelled loads the past couple of years, which has been amazing. You're going on holiday every month, you're kind of like thinking, what is it about my life that I don't want to be here? I'm always trying to escape and be somewhere else. So I had to really evaluate that. And I realised that actually I had been escaping my reality for a very long time. So going out and socialising and going on holiday had become the norm part of my life. That meant that if I wasn't seen out or doing something, then did I have a life? Could I say I had a life? Because I wasn't here and I wasn't there. And I thought to myself, what if I don't want to do that? And what if I just want to be at home and I'm happy being at home, and, you know, I have my child, so it could be difficult to get out of the house a lot. And I just kind of started thinking, like, who told us we had to be this people and be here and be busy and running around and, oh my God, I've got a million things to do, and scattered in our energy, even like there's no clarity about direction of who we are and what we want to do. It's kind of like, oh, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I always think it's like the worst thing is shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, the should do's are the worst, because we feel so obliged to do shit that we don't even enjoy or we don't like or doesn't excite us. There's so many things that I love to do that 110% excite me. Like, just being here and talking with you guys, it helps me massively keep in tune with my creative chakra, which is, you know, creativity and awareness. And when the self-expression, when the sacral chakra meets the throat chakra, you get that. I'm gonna be self-expression. I'll have this awareness of myself, and then I'm gonna have this self-expression in the world because I have awareness of myself. So I'm gonna express myself. You know, all these chakras, they actually end up making more sense when you get to know them, like each one and how they work collectively, because it is a system. And so I'm learning where to be quiet and where to talk, or when not to talk, and when to just rest, and when to listen, and when to grow, and like all this is so important in terms of evolution. And if you want to have this life that is more about longevity, which is more about, okay, I don't have to burn myself out to get to where I need to get to, which I think is a huge thing right now, where everyone's starting to realise that, okay, I have just this one body for now here in this space. I better slow down because I'm gonna burn myself out, and I'm already really tired, and my body's already telling me no, and I'm not gonna fight it. I need to listen. I need to restore, renew. There's only so much I can be and so much I can do as a human being. Like, we've all got that ability to want to save the world, or to want to be able to show up in such a way that we're making a difference in the world by being ourselves. But also, we need to know when to recharge, recoup, reflect, rest, renew, realign, come back stronger. It's not always possible to to be the best version of yourself if you're constantly looking at what other people are doing. I encourage you to be the best version of you, not best version of someone else. And so by that, it means we have to take time to understand ourselves and what we really want. And most of the time when people are like burning out or stressed out, or it's because they're trying to please everyone else, or they're trying to be like everyone else, and not understand that these people who are out there and succeeding and doing really well, doing it well with grace and ease, that's their power. It's not your power. So, and that's something that I've been working on this week a lot in the solar plexus, understanding my power, stepping into my power, affirming my power, establishing some boundaries as well. Guys, I want you to get this. It's really important. Especially if you're a mum, you establish some boundaries within your home with your children, and so they can also support you to be the best version of you and not be taking from you without like some kind of form of appreciation or acknowledgement, because gratitude goes a long way. It really does. And the second my son is starting to take me for granted, or be rude, or chat back, or whatever, he gets told, your place, like, know who you are, know who you're speaking to, know who gave you life. And that's real, that's real. I mean, I'm just saying that as a single parent, because I get it, and I get how the demands of how much it can be when you're just on your own with the children, or one child, or whatever, how many you have. And to find that balance, and to find that the balance in the feminine and the male energy as well, because you're kind of like both. You have to play both roles. So you'll definitely have to be an alpha female. And if you're not an alpha female, then maybe your child will struggle to understand boundaries as well, because sometimes we have to have that fierce energy to put down some boundaries, to be like, no, this is not acceptable. This is not how you talk to me. This is not how things are done in this house, etc., etc. So there's so many things that, when it comes to loving ourselves, that we tolerate and that we don't tolerate. And I wanted you to take that, to at least take that away from this podcast today, where I'm sharing with you and I'm being a little bit more vulnerable about certain things that have happened and gone on in my life. Like, I haven't always been this person. For years I struggled with depression and anxiety. I was always caught up in my own mind and really wasn't free at all. I was enslaved in many ways, where I felt I couldn't be this, or I couldn't be that, or I couldn't say this, I couldn't say that. And I really couldn't show up and be my true self, because I was hiding and I was playing small. And the minute I started to step into my power and realise, okay, no, I have gifts, I'm here for talent, I have talents, I'm a gift to the world needs me to be me, then things started shifting. But also what you'll remember is that the people around you will start shifting too. Everything starts shifting. And so as you're moving up higher and into a new space, don't expect things around you to stay the same. And that's okay. As you move up and onwards and wanted to better yourself and want to have the best for yourself and the best life for you, maybe your children, whatever it may be, I want you to believe that it can be done, but it cannot be done from a place of lack or self-doubt or low self-worth. And the lack is coming from you, like what you are giving to yourself. Is it enough? Are you giving enough love to yourself before you're giving it to other beings? And this is a real tough one. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys did the Self-Love Week and Mel's Challenge. Melissa Wells, she wrote the book, The Goddess Revolution. She's an amazing young woman who's started a revolution to wake up the goddesses. And there's some other really amazing women out there in the world at the moment who are doing very well and on a similar journey to me. Lisa Lister, she wrote the book Witches, Wake Up the Witches, and an amazing book as well, all about women connecting to their divine feminine and changing the world by just being the true beings that they were born to be. So this is the time, ladies, to use this season of going into a new space where you can really cleanse and let go of the dead things. Samhain is Samhain is the season, and it's Halloween as well. Obviously, most people will know it's Halloween. We are on the first day of October. I think it's tomorrow, right? Are we the 30th now, or are we already on the 1st? Because I'm a bit confused. Oh my god, no, we already are on the 1st. So that is cool. We literally have 30 days. And a lot's going to happen in the next 30 days. So I want you guys to be part of a journey with me in 16 days. So actually tomorrow it will be 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow. Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm super excited. So I am going to be doing a 7-day Reiki challenge, just to get you guys to be way more way more way more up in those high vibes as we work through the chakras over 7 days. There will be challenges, because I want you to grow, and I want you to think about who you are really on a cellular level. I'm going to be taking you up a notch. This is my purpose. I've helped over 100 women this year. Next year I want to work with maybe 200, 300 women. I want to change the world, because Wayne Dwyer said it. If you raise the consciousness of one human being, you raise the consciousness of 75,000. I'm like, dude, are you kidding? That's insane. So I hope that I can raise your consciousness a little bit more and get you to think about who you are and why you're here on this planet. You're all here for purpose. And when you're aligning with that purpose, life becomes magical. But when you're fighting and you're conflicted, even within yourself, and you don't know who you are and you have no idea where you're going, nothing will really happen around you in the way that it could happen for, like, around you, like, or in your life. There's so many things that will block you and get in your way, because you potentially don't realise that you're creating this reality. So even all the rubbish and all the stuff that comes into your life, it's not so great. It's an indication as to what you've created. Maybe not there and then, but over the years, what you've become. So what you've become is what you've attracted. So you need to start attracting some good stuff into your life. You're going to have to start changing and looking at your inner reflection. Yeah, because this is going to affect your outer world. Yeah, always inside out. And so I'm excited to share that a little bit more with you, so you have a deeper understanding of Reiki and how it works, and I can enlighten you further. So that's on the 16th of October, and like, you guys sign up for that. There's some links in my bio on my Instagram. I'll put some links here as well, so you guys can get it. I'm super excited to take you on this journey, honestly. There's some other great things coming up as well. So I'll be opening my coaching programs, where I have 10-week coaching programs. I have a self-study guide, Aligned and Divine, which will be opening up for a new course, taking on new students again. I took on some students in June, but we're going into a new season, and so for the next 3 months I'll be working through with some new clients. I'm excited to welcome some new women onto my program, and what it is about is just all about queendom. It's reaching queendom. It's feeling at your royalty. It's understanding that, you know, you're creating this reality. It's having it all your way, on your terms, and doing everything with magic. Yes, bring a bit of magic into there. So the doors will be opening on the 31st of October, which will be Halloween, which will be a great opportunity for you guys to let go of all the dead things, everything that's holding you back from being the being that you need to be, and stepping into a newer, higher space, and stepping into the light being that you are, my darling queens. Just know you are here for purpose. So that's a lot. There's a lot going on there. So you guys can sign up for that too. I'm excited to take some more of you on and transform your lives. So yeah, I think I could talk way much more, but I'm definitely going to finish up with I'm definitely going to finish up in about 10 minutes or so. A couple other things that I would love to share with you is some more things that I picked up on during the self-love week. Is I want you to love your bodies. I want you to love your bodies. I want you to look in the mirror, look at every part of your body and tell your body, I love you. This part of my body, I love you. This is beautiful. You know, this part of you, oh, I love that. I touch it and feel it and caress it. I don't know, just adore it. Like, we're always self-loathing, and we're always looking at parts of ourselves that, you know, really and truly we think we could improve on, or they could be better, but we're never really appreciating our bodies for what they are. So start to love your bodies. It's a major thing about loving yourself. And start to take care of your physical bodies as well. As much as loving them, part of loving them is to take care of them. So go out for walks, take yourself out for walks, or runs, or get active. I know this time of year, especially when it starts to get cold, we might end up going off a little bit and being a little bit sluggish. But yeah, so much to be done in this flesh while we're on this planet. So we got to take care of it. And that's really just all about the root chakra too. I really want you guys to know how important it is to keep that root balanced. A great way of keeping the root balanced is to be out in nature. Like, I find a good long walk out in nature just sorts me out. It gets me going and it gets me in the right mood, and it's very, very good for your heart chakra too. Just do you like that a little bit? That's my sort of old my old grammar, my old English coming back in. Well, I used to grow up on a council estate on the outskirts of London, and we had lingo, and you know, we had slang. We're a bit Cockney, you know, and I kind of like the fact that I'm a little bit of a Cockney. I think all my followers abroad love the fact that I'm a little bit of an English Cockney. Oh, you're an English bird. And so therefore, yeah, I sound different. It's good to sometimes to sound a bit different. Well, guys, I'm literally going to spend the rest of the afternoon reading a book, catching up with some stuff that I went to catch up with this week, maybe even listening to some audio. I love a great audiobook, and generally just feeling myself, connecting to myself, and making this beautiful Sunday, and it is a beautiful day, a day to remember one way or another. Well, it's been lovely talking to you, and I'm wishing you an absolutely beautiful week ahead. Yeah, and just believe in the magic. You know, you got what it takes to take your life in any direction. Just remember, you hold the power, you hold the key. And I will be definitely speaking to you guys very, very soon. And we're really looking forward to doing the challenge with you guys in the next couple of weeks. You have a lovely evening. Lots of love and light coming your way. You take care now. Bye.